What is up, guys? It's Turbo here and welcome. This is Oxford United episode 153, and today we are playing Manchester City in the league. 2 points behind us, so this is going to be a crucial game. And we also play QPR at home in the FA Cup. Yeah, let's go into the lineups. I took a real risk. Look at that lineup. The centre forward is Berg. Look at that lineup. I am playing Berg ahead of Tanesov, who wasn't even in the team. That was due to a lack of fitness, so I don't want to play him and a risk injury. But you will see Berg pays me off completely. Everything we have goes through him. But nevertheless, Man City have the first chance. Edwin Dzeko's backing it straight into Petr Cech, who makes a good save. But then look at that ball from Berg to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain is one-on-one with the keeper. The defenders aren't catching up with him. Can he score? No. Unfortunately, he hits the bar. I was expecting that to go in as much as you guys. But Berg then with a long-range shot that did test Joe Hart. He had to get down low, saved well. But as you see, he was instrumental in the win, Berg. Every attack we had was just centred around him, and then he would lay off the ball. So Lesky here managed to nick it and pinch it, and he couldn't quite get the shot off, but thankfully, unfortunately, Lescott gives, no, it was Richards. Richards gives away a penalty, and the penalty is going to go the same way every time. It was just a question of who was going to take it, and it was Oxlade-Chamberlain in the end. I couldn't change player. It wouldn't let me change players. You saw there was no R2 button in the top right, so I couldn't change player. I tried. Otherwise, it would have been Berg scoring. But nevertheless, Oxlade-Chamberlain grabs a goal for us from the penalty spot in the 23rd minute to put us 1-0 up against Manchester City, who are currently third in the table. And we were going to just keep on attacking. Berg there with a long-range effort trying to test Joe Hart. He did win a free kick, but nothing came of it. And Polly here, he was going for the screamer, really. I've seen him score that sort of goal. That was really dangerous for Man City. But thankfully for them, it went wide. Johnson here managed to get the better of our defence in the 42nd minute. And luckily, when the ball came in, Smith managed to win the header. And then when the ball fell to Petr Cech, I'm not sure why he's not picking that up, but then he managed to blast it out. And right in the stroke of half-time, we did have one more chance. Berg playing cleverly there, winning the ball off the defender's header, and then going for the finesse shot, which was just a little bit too high over the bar. But nevertheless, we will keep up attacking. He had a really silly chance there in the second half. Surprised he even went for that. Then he managed to retain the ball there and smash it straight at Joe Hart, but unfortunately, that was never going to go in. And 55th minute goal. And then Balotelli, of all people here, went furthest forward. He gave the ball to Milner, or rather, he got tackled and the ball fell into Milner's feet, who managed to smash it across to Dzeko, who had the open net. And the defence let us down there, making it 1-1. And the game was all square once again, but we were going to keep on attacking. We did have a really strong spell here. As you see, in the next 10 minutes, we had all the chances in the game. And, to be honest, we did deserve this goal that's coming here. As you can see, Lucas Piazon cutting inside from the flank and then squaring it across to Ntimo Zonkaisa, who is all alone, and he could have scored that goal with his arse if he wanted to. 82nd minute goal from Saidi Ntimo Zonkaisa. I love saying that name. Makes it 2-1 to us, and we're in a position of power, and especially when you see here Lucas Piazon being through on goal by himself, 1-on-1. Twice that has happened against Man City. Joe Hart does really well that time, but from the corner, the defence let him down. He can't do anything with it. And Marcus Berg does grab the goal that he does deserve. He went to sleep a little bit in the second half, but otherwise it was him that provided all the goals and assists in the first half. And well played by us. We win a vital victory against Manchester City in the league, and that is almost as big as a morale booster as you're going to get when you play QPR in the FA Cup next. Tanesov comes back into the squad, replaces Berg. Berg is out, having a rest. And I was expecting to walk all over these guys, but Dede here got caught a little bit. Sorry, Williams got a little bit out of position. Managed to get behind him. The man managed to get behind him. There we go. And the rebound fell to Lopez, who smashed it into the empty net. And QPR pegged us down an early goal. Made it 1-0 in the 12th minute. But this was after beating Man City. We're gonna win. I mean, this is undoubtedly just. We're going to win. We're going to have to. We have better confidence. Look at that ball from Oxlade-Chamberlain. I'm not sure it meant to go through to Tanesov, but go through it did. And Tanesov, man, he's clinical. He's sexy. He knows how to finish. He is a tank. 23rd minute goal from him. What a beast. Look at that. Slotting it inside past the keeper. Makes it 1-1. Puts the game square. We did have a little bit of a setback there, but really good bit of defending by Dede. By the way, Luke Seven was on. I was giving Petr Cech a rest. I mean, it was an FA Cup game. It wasn't that important, to be honest. We'd already beaten QPR a couple of times in the last month. But Tarat here nicks the ball and nearly goes for the chip past Petr Cech. Luckily, our defence managed to clear it before Oxlade-Chamberlain scores the second goal of the game. Chipping it. Lovely chip. Lovely, exquisite. I've never seen a chip go that high and still make it in. Look at it. He smashes it into the air. Fucking hell, that was an awesome goal. The keeper had no chance of saving that, I'm pretty sure, even if he was on his line. But that made it 2-1, and then from here on we just turned the power straight up into gear 5. Marvin Sordell with that volley there really should have gone in. Perhaps I'll give him a little bit of a let off. It was on his right foot. Oh no, it was on his right foot, so he should have scored that. But I don't understand it. But we did manage to grab another goal. Thankfully, you know, it was into extra time, not into extra time. What am I on about? Oh, I'm sorry, I totally fucked that up. But it was a Tanasov. Look at that finish. Now, just look at the finish. Look at the finish. Look at it. Just look at it. It's awesome. It flies into the top corner. Finesse from Atanasov there, providing us with a 3-1 lead in the 49th minute, 4 minutes before half time, 4 minutes after half time. And then Atanasov sets through Peter Levin, who goes for the long range shot. Just goes wide a little bit. Unlucky Levin there. When he grabs a goal, it's always nice. A really good save by Seven there to keep us in the match at 3-1. If it had gone 3-2, I'm sure QPR would have liked to come back into the match. And then Atanasov completed off the scoring. Actually, no, he didn't complete off the scoring. He grabbed himself another goal in the 79th minute, making it 4-1 to us, really putting the game to bed now. Even if QPR score, we're still going to win. And a really exquisite chip. Again, 2 chips this episode. It's always nice when you get a chip. Atanasov nearly scored his hat-trick there in the 80th minute, but it was well saved by Paddy Kenny. And QPR actually pegged us back one again. Kladnich, of all people, grabbing the 90th minute goal. He was, of all people, I say, because he was a substitute. But the final score was 4-2, and Atanasov did actually get a hat-trick. I didn't realise that. But yeah, he got a hat-trick against QPR in the FA Cup, which is awesome. There is the league table. We are top. Manchester City are 5 points behind us. Man United are still 2, and we do play them on the last day of the season. That's going to be tight. But that's the league table, and then we do play in the next round West Ham, and it is an FA Cup quarter-final. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching this episode. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!